In recent years, artificial intelligence has moved from a niche technology into a central part of how modern companies operate. What was once experimental is now being integrated into everyday workflows. Customer support systems are being automated. Software is being written with assistance from AI tools. Administrative processes are being streamlined. And across industries, one question keeps appearing: is AI replacing jobs? At first glance, the answer seems unclear. Some companies are hiring fewer people, others are restructuring teams, and new roles are appearing at the same time. But the reality is more nuanced, because AI is not replacing entire jobs, at least not yet. Instead, it is beginning to replace something more fundamental: work itself. And that distinction matters. To understand this shift, it helps to look at how most jobs are structured. A job is not a single task, it is a collection of smaller activities. An analyst doesn't just analyze data, they gather it, clean it, interpret it, and present it. A customer support agent doesn't just solve problems, they read messages, identify intent, search for solutions, and respond. Each of these steps is a task, and increasingly, those tasks are becoming automated. AI systems today can summarize documents, they can generate text, they can classify information, they can write and debug code. Not perfectly, but well enough to be useful. And in many cases, well enough to replace specific parts of a workflow. This is the key shift. Companies are not removing entire roles overnight. They are reducing the number of tasks that require human involvement. This transition becomes more visible with the emergence of AI agents. Unlike earlier AI systems that responded to prompts, AI agents can take actions. They can complete multi-step processes. They can interact with tools. They can make decisions based on context. For example, an AI agent can read incoming emails, categorize them, draft responses, schedule meetings, update internal systems, all without continuous human input. This changes how work is structured. Instead of assigning tasks to individuals, companies can assign workflows to systems, and those systems can operate continuously.
This doesn't eliminate the need for humans, but it changes their role. Humans move from performing tasks to supervising systems. From a business perspective, the incentive is clear. Automation reduces cost. If a task can be completed by software instead of a person, the company saves time and resources. But the advantage goes beyond cost. AI systems can operate at scale. They don't need breaks, they don't require onboarding, and they can handle large volumes of work simultaneously. For example, a support team using AI tools can handle more requests with fewer agents. A software team using AI-assisted coding tools can produce more output with the same number of developers. A marketing team can generate content faster using automated systems. In each case, the structure of the team changes, not necessarily smaller, but more efficient, and over time, that efficiency compounds. This shift is already visible in how companies are reorganizing. Some organizations are reducing hiring for entry-level roles. Others are combining responsibilities into fewer positions. Instead of hiring multiple specialists, companies may rely on smaller teams supported by AI systems. There are also new roles emerging: AI operations specialists, prompt engineers, workflow designers. These roles focus on managing and optimizing AI systems, but they are fewer in number compared to traditional roles. This creates a redistribution of work. Some tasks disappear, some are transformed, and some new ones appear. The net effect is not uniform. It varies by industry, it varies by role, but the direction is consistent. More work is being handled by machines. Despite this shift, there are clear limitations. AI systems are not fully autonomous. They can make errors, they can misinterpret context, they can produce incorrect or misleading outputs. They also lack certain human capabilities: judgment, accountability, adaptability in unfamiliar situations. This is why human oversight remains necessary. In many cases, AI systems operate as assistants rather than replacements. They reduce workload, but they do not eliminate responsibility. This creates a hybrid model, humans and AI working together, at least for now.
As this transition continues, several risks become more apparent. First, there is the risk of over-reliance. If companies depend too heavily on AI systems, errors can scale quickly. Second, there is the issue of skill displacement. As tasks are automated, certain skills become less relevant. This can affect career paths, particularly for roles that rely on repetitive or structured work. Third, there is uncertainty around long-term impact. If AI systems continue to improve, the range of tasks they can handle will expand. This raises questions about how work will be distributed in the future, not just within companies, but across the broader economy. The most important change is not technological, it is structural. For decades, work has been organized around people. Tasks were assigned to individuals. Processes were designed around human capabilities. Now that structure is beginning to change. Tasks are being separated from roles. Workflows are being redesigned, and systems are being introduced to handle specific parts of those workflows. This leads to a different model, one where work is modular, some parts handled by humans, some handled by machines, and the boundary between the two continues to shift. So is AI replacing jobs? Not in the way it is often described, at least not yet. What it is doing is changing how work is performed, breaking jobs into tasks, automating some of them, and redefining the role of the human worker. This is not a sudden transition. It is gradual, uneven, and still evolving, but it is already underway. And as AI systems become more capable, the question may shift again, from whether AI replaces work to how much of it remains human.